Tony flexing here for SecondsOut, my old friend Anthony Crolla.
Danny, good to see you.
Just like 2 weeks away now from biggest fight of your career, Vasyl Lomachenko over in the US. How are you feeling?
Feel good, feel fantastic. Trained this morning, good hard session this morning, conditioning wise, and genuinely feel as fit, as strong as what I've ever been in my life. And I suppose that should be. Do you know, I'm fighting one of the best fighters on the planet. I've had good notice. I had 7 weeks, but I've had a full 12-week camp. So everything's good. Everything's good, mate, and I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of people out there have kind of discounted your chances. I'm sure you're aware of that. Has that kind of helped in a way, though, because it's taken the pressure off?
Honestly, Dan, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. There's very little pressure. Very little pressure, but I got my own expectations, and the only people, you know, a lot of the people who are giving me stickers and like that, it doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant, do you know what I mean? But I've got enough motivation every day when I wake up, and the people around me, the effort that my team put in. So that's enough for me, mate.
What do you have to do to win this fight? It's the toughest opponent of your career, without doubt. What do you have to change about previous performances or to get the win?
I think what it is Lomachenko is so good at using it. You know, he's making a fight at the pace, do what he wants, disheartening fighters, and I can't let that happen. It's, you know, it's that simple. I think with it, there's got to be times where I've got to try and rough him up, take him out of his comfort zone, but then also there's times where I've got to try and surprise him and not just walking in straight lines. Otherwise, I mean, I'm sure there's nearly every opponent who gets in with him almost. Maybe Pedraza had good success last time, Linares doing different, but a lot of the time I'll be like, you're never going to outbox him, so just get in there, try and rough him up. He's seen all that before, so I've got to try and find a bit of both for the right time to be doing both.
You mentioned Pedraza and Linares, and I was going to ask you, is there anything you've seen from previous Lomachenko opponents that gives you an idea of how to approach it?
Certainly, obviously, since I'm very different fighter to them, but both had success, both had a lot of success, and I think he got hit more in those last 2 fights than he has throughout his career. So I can take a lot of positives from that, but then at the same time, like I've just said, I'm very different to Jorge and Pedraza, but see what they've done well, and I can try and implicate that, and you know, into my game plan, which we have been trying.
Who have you been sparring for this? Because I can't imagine it's easy to find someone to emulate Lomachenko in the gym.
We've had some top class international amateurs. We've had Jazza Dickens, the way he spins off, similar to Lomachenko. But you just mentioned then we have Frankie Gavin, who's been a great help. A lot of technique work we've done with Frankie. And because it is a thinking fight, it's very unlikely me and Lomachenko are going to stand in the middle of the ring trading punches. But like, for instance, you know, with that, we're trying to get in the mind of certain southpaws, what shots they'll throw when spinning off or move, what they look to counter with, and that's what we're trying to do. So everything's gone good, and I'm really thankful for those boys, like I say, the amateurs, the lads who just mentioned, Frankie and Jazza, for the help they put in with us.
When are you planning to fly out?
Flying out Wednesday morning, so it gives me 9-10 days to be out. All the hard work almost will be done over here. But yeah, other than that, mate, all good.
And it's an absolute mega fight. Aside from the fight itself, are you looking forward to kind of the whole build-up and the spotlight and everything else, or not bothered?
Enjoy it, mate. Why not? You know, I've worked hard to get there. I'm not, you know, been handed this chance. I'm mandatory. Worked to get the mandatory position. Mate, yes, exactly. So.
And a former world champion.
Yeah, and like you say, in between that, the Joe boxed Ricky after that, 3-time world champion. Like you say, the fight had a bit of a takeover in Cardiff. And obviously Dow Jordan last time out, so but I'm going to enjoy every bit of it, of course I am, but I'm not over there for an all-day 40 experience. I'm going over with the intention to shock the world. I know how tough it's going to be, or I think I know how tough it's going to be, but I'm prepared the best I possibly can, so it won't be, you know, it's come up short. It won't be because, oh, I'm not prepared right, or I've not done something right. I've ticked every box.
Have you thought about what happens after? Because if you do win, it's like, how would you ever top that? Do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't top it, would I? Give Loma a rematch. And then, yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I say all the time, you know, I take my career fight by fight, and we'll see what happens. I know I'm in the latter part of my career. But, like I say, I've had a great camp. I believe that I'm still improving. But you'll see, you know, so I'll come to that thing when I cross it, you know, when I have to.
Brilliant. Well, wish you the very best of luck, and we'll all be watching with interest.
Thank you, mate. Good to see you.